Alright, how's it YouTube? I'm going to attempt to videotape this again. I've done like 5 takes already. The kids are home. It's still summertime, so there's still a lot of chaos and craziness here. But today I am canning chili beans, and I wanted to turn on the camera and show you guys how I do it. It's actually really simple and just makes dinner really quick and easy on busy nights. Because really it's just literally dumping the jar into a pot, adding some meat, whether I brown it or whether I use canned beef. It's just really easy. So I figured I would show you guys how I do it. What I have out here is a big pot of boiling water, which is what I'm going to use to fill my jars, because I mean, you can buy bottled water. I use tap water, but my tap water has some chlorine in it, so I go ahead and I boil out as much as I can. I've got a hot pot over here full of my lids and my rings. Here I have some spices. I have a little bit of minced onion left, which I'm just going to use up in a couple of jars, see how far it gets me. I have some cumin, some chili powder, some granulated onion, granulated garlic, smoked paprika, some tomato sauce. I have my jars. I'm doing 7 jars, and I've got kidney beans, red kidney beans. I also have some salt. I'm using canning salt. I don't use iodinized salt in my canning. I only use canning salt. You'll need a pair of jar tongs, a funnel. I use this scoop just to scoop in my water. You'll need one for your sauce too. I have 1 cup dry measuring cup for beans. I have my canning jars. I have some measuring spoons. I have my debubbler, and I have my canning lifter, my jar lifter. So, all right. You guys ready to go? Alright, so basically this is really easy. You want really clean, dry hands when you do this. Yes, Zach? I'm making a video canning chili beans. What do you need?
It's good.
Thanks. Busy mom life. Alright, so 1 cup of dried kidney beans into 1 quart jar. Okay, sorry guys. Alright, so 1 cup of kidney beans into your quart, and then we're going to go ahead and we are going to, I'm just going to add a ladle of tomato sauce. It's about a 1/4 cup. I'm going to add that right in. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my spices. I'm adding a 1/2 teaspoon of canning salt. Okay, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. If you don't have smoked paprika, regular paprika is fine. Add 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic, 1 teaspoon of granulated onion, 1 teaspoon, heaping teaspoon of chili powder. My family's not a real big fan of cumin, so with the cumin I'm only going to add just a 1/4 teaspoon. And then since I have some minced onion here, I'll see if I can get a teaspoon of minced onion in here. Okay, so that's it with that. I'll see if I can scoop this over, put this in the sink so you guys can maybe see a little better. So there's that, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fill this with hot boiling water. And we're going to fill it to 1-inch headspace. Now this, of course, you do have to pressure can. You cannot water bath can this. So once we're done with that, I'm just going to set this aside, and I'm going to do all my lids and rings at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and do 1 more for you guys, and then I won't bore you with the entire process here, doing all 7. 1 ladle of tomato sauce, half a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon smoked paprika, teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of onion. Hi, babe.
Hey.
A teaspoon of chili powder.
I said you were making a video. I said I was going to come in and yell.
Yes. 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and then a teaspoon of, I'm making chili beans.
Oh, nice.
A teaspoon of onion, and I'm just going to fill this up with
Right
water.
on. We need those, don't we?
Yes. We've been eating these.
Because I know we have a lot of beans canned.
But
just don't
sometimes
have
I
chili
just don't
beans.
feel like making it from scratch. So
Yeah.
this, we can just dump with some meat in it. And the baby is in a very spunky mood today. He's been screaming and running around here like a wild man. Okay. And that is it. So, I'm going to finish the other 7. I'll aim you down here so you can take a good look. I'm going to do the other 7, and when I'm done, I will be back and we will lid these up. Alright, so I have all my jars filled now, and now all I have to do, I already have my water in my pressure canner heating up. All I have to do now is just clean the tops off. I'll grab a rag. Okay, so I grabbed the napkin, and what I like to use are these little dishes here, and I just like to fill it with a little bit of vinegar, and that's what I wipe my rooms with. So, I'm just gonna dip my napkin, clean the rims, make sure nothing's on them, and I'm gonna get a lid. Another one. And a ring. And a ring. And that is it. Look how pretty. And then into the canner they go. So I have 7 quarts going in because that's what my canner will hold. I'm going to go ahead and dip. Tops. Go ahead and put lids on. All the kids are heading down to the pool, so it may get a little quieter here, minus my central air running. Unfortunately, my furnace is right off of the kitchen. And then I'm just going to put a ring on it. That is it, you guys. It is super easy. Now, I do my beans, of course, dry. I do not pre-soak them overnight. I have tried both ways. I find that pre-soaking gives me a much mushier bean, and using them dried like this, my beans are much firmer, which I like, especially since I'm usually cooking with them again. I buy them in bulk at Gordon Food Service. I'll leave a link down below, so if you guys have one in your area, I absolutely love it. Beans are dirty though, so you want to make sure you wash them really good. I usually wash my beans for about 15 minutes under running cold water, and just to make sure that they're nice and clean. And this is my last one. Hope this is in focus for you guys. I'm still trying to learn this camera a bit. I do hope that it's showing up better for you. And that is it. So we are going to pressure can these. I live in Michigan, so we don't have a lot of hills here. We're not above sea ground very much, so it's 10 pounds of pressure where I live. So I'm going to pressure can these for 90 minutes, 10 pounds of pressure, and then afterwards, of course, we're going to let them cool down and set. We'll pull them out of the canner when they're done, let them sit overnight, clean them up tomorrow, and label them. But what's nice about this, with adding all the spices and the tomato sauce, is that I can literally just dump this into a bowl with some meat and be done with it. It's really fast, really easy. You know, cook up some hot dogs, and it makes for a really fast dinner, especially now that school is starting. And you guys know the first month of school is always chaotic. We're trying to get everything, you know, situated. I'm going to pull you off of here for a minute, and I am going to see if you can see them in my canner. Now I'm using a 50mm lens, so I kind of have to stand way back so you guys can see. But there's all 7 quarts in there. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on now. So I'm going to put you back over here and lock you in. Oh, my hands with arthritis just never want to lock that in very good. So let me get you focused. Alright, and then I'm going to put my lid on. Okay, twist it close, and just try to make sure that your lid is even all the way around. Which for me is still the trickiest part. And then I'm going to go ahead and crank this on high. Well, just about high, medium high. And we're going to let that start venting. Once I start seeing some steam come out of the vent hole, right there, I will put my timer and set my timer for 10 minutes. I'll let that vent for 10 minutes. And then I will start my timer for 90 minutes and let these pressure can up. And then once that happens, I will be, well actually after it vents I'll put the weight on. Don't forget about the weight. Okay, so after that I'll put my weight on. We'll watch the piano for 90 minutes. My husband's laughing at me because I am a hot mess. And now I'm going to go take a breather. Alright guys, I will be back once these are all done. Okay, so we are all done with our chili beans, so I am going to pull them out of the canner. See how they look. And then we will go ahead and do the 16 pints of kidney. Remember, when you open this, you always want to slide it and open it away from you, because it's going to be hot. Alright, so I'm just going to lift them out.
Yep. Watch out, baby. Hot. Back up. Hot now. Back up.
Right over there.
Hold Daddy's hand.
They look
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah, they do. So are you just, these just multi-bean and these are chili bean?
Yes.
Okay.
This is just bean.
Just beans.
This is chili bean, in case I want to put it in
mix.
soup or anything.
Right.
Yeah, this is
The chili mix,
actual
right.
chili.
So all we gotta do is add meat and heat. Add meat and heat, baby.
That's it.
Too simple. Simple steps.
We'll make dinners.
Add meat, add chili bean
Once school
mix.
starts, it's going to make dinners go by really quick.
Yeah.
Because the first month, everyone knows, is so chaotic when school starts.
Yeah.
Alright, can you take a good look? Now, of course, you know, once this cools, I'll shake it up some, but you got the tomato sauce and the beans and all the spices in there, and onion and more than half of them. Well, I think there's only 2 I couldn't put onions in because I ran out. So
looks good.
yeah, you could smell it too, so it smells really good. Okay, so what I want to do now,
delicious.
because when I pressure can, I'm like
Got a shot of the baby, fresh and clean.
Canners, I am going to check the water level, and as you see I have mine marked. That's 3 inches.
Yep.
So I'm going to want to add just a little bit of water to this because I want to do another round.
And then you're adding the beans, the regular beans, right? You're going to do another round of pressure can.
Another round.
Now, the pressure can will fit all these, right?
Yep. It'll actually fit a couple
Fits
more,
19, correct? 19 pints?
Yeah, but I only have 16.
I'm just saying it fits 19,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an FYI.
So this should work. So let's go see in here. Add the water. Alright. So now we got enough water in there.
Yep.
We're going to have 2 layers for this, so we're going to just go ahead.
Start them.
Yep. This canner is hot, so
Yes.
when you keep pressure canning and you keep going, just be mindful.
Yeah. You don't have to drain it, put fresh water in it and all that. You can just use the same water. It's probably better that it's hotter and at temperature or something like that, you know.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. So let me grab my other tier.
Okay.
Other tier, right in there.
Next level. Okay.
Guess I don't need mine.
Yeah. Not really needing the tongs. Oh, look at you go. Alright.
So, should get all those in. Beautiful. Remember, this is hot, so be careful.
Yes. Grab the handle only.
Yes.
Not the lid itself.
No.
There you go.
Try to make this even as I
You
can.
gonna crank it down? You want me to do it?
No, I'll crank it down. Look at my glove.
Big Daddy don't need gloves.
Little mama does.
Yeah. Well, little mama does this while Big Daddy's gone a lot of times. So, little mama's got her own
My
process.
Own
Yeah.
my own system
She
going.
got it working. Works for her.
Alright. I'm gonna make sure those are down nice and tight. Okay. And then once again, we're gonna just turn on the heat on medium high, and then we will let this heat up, wait for it to vent, time it 10 minutes, put the weight on, bring it up to pressure, which is 10 pounds. Then we're going to time it, pints go for 75 minutes.
Okay.
So we'll do another round of 75 minutes, then turn it off, let it cool for about an hour, and pull them out. But take a good look at those.
Eat 'em, miss.
These are chili bean fuel.
Focus here.
Focus.
Nice.
Careful, Bubba, it's hot.
Okay. We'll be
Alright.
back.
We'll be back.